starts. And just to let you know, the Fiesta ST behind us started straight away, and that hasn't been run for a while. So I'm going to turn loads of things off. Let's hit the road. Hi there guys, Sam here. Welcome to another video where I go through essentially potentially adding another car to the garage, or certainly from my perspective, and going maybe for a Porsche, and that's what we're going to talk about here. So yes, as I go past Mr. Cyclist, we've got, as I mentioned before, we've got the Fiesta ST in tow. We're just getting the cars run, getting the batteries charged and all that kind of stuff. Going out for a nice little drive. Nothing too fast early on, but then we'll go for it after. So I wanted to talk about in this video something that I've been thinking about, and I think it's the things most car enthusiasts think about when you've got a lot of time on your hands in lockdown. And essentially it's around having a second car, because I posted a little bit more on like the community side of things and the YouTube thing, so thanks for your responses in that. One of them I put recently was just about the Golf R being that perfect daily. Is there anything better? And the truth is there really isn't. I spent a long time looking at these type of cars, and the Golf R fits the bill for me, so it's very hard to like replace this car for me. It's definitely either going to be a car which is just going to stay with me forever, or we'll see what happens next year really. As it gets to 4 years old, I'll make a decision then. But it would always be nice to have a car to run alongside it. And as you may or may not know, on my channel I'm a big Porsche fan. Sorry, also a fast forward fan, but big Porsche fan. And for me that's just like, and I've always loved the sports cars. I've always loved Porsche sports cars, and I've driven so many 981s, with being the Cayman and the GT4, the Cayman S, and they're just brilliant. I've also driven 911s and 911 GTSs and stuff like that, and they've all been great to drive, and I've absolutely loved them, and they've been great on track. Now, to have a car alongside this would be really, really nice. For me, I know we've got the Fiesta ST, but the Fiesta ST is my other half. It's not my car. It's also a bit more of a daily. And I guess I've always had a dream to kind of own the Cayman. I've been fortunate enough in my life to have an amazing fast Ford, and we still have a fast Ford in the garage as well, which is pretty cool. And my one, which I had for 4 years, the Spirit Blue, is still probably one of my I just can't believe I had it. It is a great experience to have, particularly during my early 20s and stuff like that, to have that kind of experience. And now I've got the Golf R, it's kind of complete, it's completed it, the Golf R kind of thing. It's just fantastic, and I absolutely love it, and I enjoy it every single day that I own it, and I continue to. So to have the next step is probably a Porsche. I wouldn't really want to go for anything else. Hot hatches for me, I've kind of done that, and I've been there. Front wheel drive, four wheel drive, I've kind of had it all, and for me I've had the best of the bunch. That's just my opinion. And for the price of them, it's just it's an absolute bargain, both of them really. A Porsche is just something that little bit special, and for people who are like proper drivers, proper car enthusiasts, they do love them, and I love it. For me, it's not like a YouTube car, it's a car that I would generally have. That's why it's a goal of mine, not a goal to get some views out of. It may well get views, but that's not the point. It's for me to enjoy when I can. Now, I may be looking into the future, and you never know, it may not even happen. You set yourself targets and you try and go for them. If they don't happen, they don't happen. If they do, great. So the chase of trying to get there is part of the fun, to be honest with you. So what sort of Porsche could I go for? Well, having a look at the used market at the moment, because that's what it would be. I can't really afford a new Porsche or Porsche. It's like, well, it'd be nice to have it more usable, usable every day. And I've always liked Macan, so I was like, well, I'll go for a Macan GTS. That would be pretty cool. But to be honest with you, that kind of car would almost replace this one, which again could happen. And I've got a lot of Porsche support on my channel, which is great. I've done a lot of McCann videos as well. And the GTS is something we talk about quite a few times, and I really do enjoy talking to you. Thanks for supporting the channel, Porsche owners out there. And that's a cool car. And I found McCann GTS on a 66 plate, 47,000 miles, just had a service, all of that stuff, for £34,750. And I was like, what a bargain. Bear in mind, a couple of years ago, those kind of cars were trading above list because the demand just outstripped everything, outstripped the supply. Enjoying these bends. But it is a big SUV, and ultimately you have some compromises, and I'm looking for a car alongside this. I'm not really looking to replace it, so quite hard to get it into my head to actually have that as a second car. Even as a normal car, really, I just don't need it. You know, I just don't have the people. I don't have the space or the need for it, and the roads, as you can see, are already tight enough as it is. It's a great kind of car to have, and they handle better than anything else in its class for an SUV. But yeah, maybe not for me. 911, never been quite on it for 911s for me. A, they're out of price range for one thing, but B, they're just not for me. They're 2+2s, but then you can't really get people in the back, so what's the point? That's how I kind of see it. So I look at the Cayman, and now I've tried the 981 Cayman so many times around track. I've tried the GT4, the best of the best, the S's, the GTS's, and I've absolutely loved them. Fantastic sound, fantastic handle, fantastic, just the best, brilliant. But I've experienced that. And running costs of those kind of cars are quite high, to be honest with you, not to mention the fact that I couldn't really see myself getting into a 65 grand GT4 used. As I'll wave to the person on horses. A lot of people around horses around here. It's a nice little area we have around here, to be fair, just some great roads, really great roads, and that's again why we have the cars that we have, because we can enjoy them. So yeah, the Cayman for me, sports car, mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, a combustion engine. That's one thing I should mention. I do know future Caymans are going to be electric. Let's have some fun around here. They're so good. They're so good. I've got plenty of videos on them. Check them out in my channel. They're just fantastic. So yeah, that kind of leads to the Cayman. And a lot of people have slagged off the 718. That's pretty cool. And it's probably a bit harsh because it is a great car. You know, it's just a fantastic sports car to have, to live with, to own with, to do whatever you want with. You're versatile in that respect. So there you go, a Cayman, a 718 would be great. Base Cayman, probably not really powerful enough to justify having a Porsche badge. And that's one of the bad things about probably the 981 Caymans. They've probably actually been too slow to warrant a Porsche badge. I actually quite like the 2.5 to a point. Talk a lot about the 4-litre naturally aspirated, all that kind of stuff, but for me it's too much out of my price range, and it's, you know, you don't always want noise when you just want to have fun. I like going under the radar. I like not making a lot of noise and going about and having fun for myself. You know, I'm not going out for a drive like this. Okay, I'm recording it to explain stuff to you, but I'm not doing it to impress the people in the houses and all that kind of shit. I just want to go out and have a good fun driving. And yeah, that sums up that. They also go well over list, those kind of cars, which yeah, can't be dealing with that. So there we go, maybe some sort of Cayman, maybe a 718 to add to the collection. As we come up to a Porsche, a nice Macan, a non-indicating Macan. They tend to like non-indicating. I will be a different Macan owner. But yeah, we're coming up some fantastic roads. I should have mentioned that. We are going to enjoy them. The car battery is surviving. My other half's battery is surviving. People who can't see over the steering wheel are able to get alongside. Yeah, so there you go. It's always exciting. I like to try and go for things, and cars have always been quite a cool little goal, a little target in the background to have. So why not, hey? Why not? You only live once, don't you? So let's see what happens. Stay tuned to the channel. Let's see if we can make it. Anyway, really nice roads coming up, which we are going to enjoy. Hopefully you've had some decent shots with the ST as well, looking at this Golf R. Hoping we get a bit of clear run. We'll have to find out. But yeah, stay tuned, there's plenty more content to come. Really enjoying the Golf R, it's not going anywhere. We enjoy the fast Ford, the ST as well. And a Porsche to add to it all would be brilliant. Would be brilliant. PDK or manual, I should mention, because I've kind of had a lot of manuals. I've only had manuals. Trying the PDK might be an option to get the maximum out of the car. These bumps are horrible. Ugh. Right then, cool roads coming up. Let's enjoy them. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.